Hi team, I'm just finishing off one of my 5-minute warm-ups before kicking into one of the workouts. There are 4 critical design points that trainers should be considering to make a training program a true HIIT program. And the first one is intensity. The aim is to repeatedly get your heart rate jacked up to that 85% to 100% of your max, followed by incomplete recoveries. So if you're pushing as hard as you can, you should be reaching failure, and at some points in the program you should be looking to take that regression exercise, or you may need to reduce your reps or speed of action in that work cycle, or you may even need to reduce your range of motion and make the exercise a bit smaller just to get to the end of the work cycle. Number 2 is their exercise choices or selections. They're all going to be compound exercises, which are multiple joint, multiple muscle. There are no isolated small muscle group exercises in HIIT, like bicep curls and tricep dips. HIIT is about energy expenditure and increasing your metabolic rate, and that comes from hitting the big muscle groups hard. So we're not looking at building or shaping any small muscle groups. Hit those at the end of your training session, or pick them up in your traditional resistance training in the gym. And some exercises are actually active recovery. So they're designed to keep you going, but let your heart rate come down and let you recover so that you can punch it hard in the next bout of work. Number 3 are your work and rest ratios. Too long a work cycle and you'll water down the exercise just to get through that bout. And too short a recovery period means you're not going to be recovered enough to push hard in a work bout. Now, the work cycles are generally only 10 to 35 seconds in general. Right? And your recoveries can be static, where you stand and do nothing, or they could be active recovery exercises. So there's a science in the exercise selection and the work to rest ratios. And the 4th one is total duration. The maximum training time for a HIIT training session, the high end of it is 20 to 30 minutes max. Any longer and you're forced to reduce your intensity to get through the entirety of the session. Alright, so anyone prescribing you a workload over 30 minutes isn't giving you a true HIIT workout. Still can be a dynamite session, but it's not going to be true HIIT. If even one out of those 4 critical points is out of whack, the session won't be HIIT. 3 out of 4 is good, but you have to hit all 4 on point for a session to be a real HIIT workout. If you're interested in the benefits of HIIT, look up YouTube Catalyst ABC HIIT, 28-minute movie, really good. It'll give you all the ins and outs of it. Or look up Dr. Izumi HIIT results. He's the founder of the Tabata work to rest ratios. I'll see you in the mix.